it's Sarah. Happy forthcoming Apocalypse Day. 12/21/12. We made it. Congratulations, and we all deserve cookies. Or medals. I will accept both. I would prefer a cookie. So, straight off the bat, I want to answer Liza's question. What was the last thing that made me super, super excited that I, jumped up and down and was just incredibly, overwhelmed with? That would be this puppy that I'm filming on. It is the Sony Alpha 77 DSLR camera, and its video capabilities are sweet. This one will let me record for as long as I have left on my memory card, which is right now 68 minutes. So I could talk to you guys, sit here and talk to you for an hour and 8 minutes, and it would not stop me. And this one has a bunch of awesome picture effects and stuff that this is I love high contrast black and white photos, and if you ever look at my photos that I do, you will see that because mostly all of them are in black and white. There's just something really sexy about black and white photos. I don't know. It is top notch, and I just can't say enough good things about it. So any aspiring filmmakers out there who are looking for a really nice DSLR that came with a pretty solid kit lens, I think it was 15 to 60 or something like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but the Sony Alpha 77 is a great camera, and I am very impressed with everything it has been able to do. And it's every time I turn it on, I find something new that it can do, even after reading the book, you know? And it does really well in low light situations, so there you go. What I really wanted to talk to you guys about today was music. I will be making a new music video to the song Leading Me Down by an incredible artist named Jay Stoller. You guys should check out his music because he is just incredible. And my brother actually pointed something out to me today in the car ride. I listen to a lot of artists that I can follow closely, small indie artists. Not indie all the acoustic bands and stuff. I'm into that. That is my taste in music actually, but he just meant bands that I can seriously, and musical artists that I can seriously connect with on a deeper personal level, and ones who are really close with their fans, and they are just super respectful of their fans and stuff. And I realized how true that was. I didn't disagree or try to argue with him about it. I was just yeah, you're right, I do. Because I think some of the best artists out there are the ones that maybe don't have the biggest fan following, and when they slowly get bigger, it's you just feel good inside because you're yes, they deserve all this popularity. And I know that whole thing of being oh, underground music is great because they're awesome, but then they get big and they sell out and they're total jerks and whatever. But that's not, I'm not exactly like that. Musical artists like that, and maybe ones that a lot of people don't necessarily know, and I don't know what people know because I don't listen to the radio, so I get very into my music. Music has been a big part of my life ever since I was a kid. My parents raised me on classic rock and bands like the Rolling Stones and the Beatles and Led Zeppelin and David Bowie and all that stuff, and I was always kind of the weird girl in school because I listened to all that stuff, and other people were 50 Cent, Eminem, Britney Spears, yeah. When I got into middle school, I sort of went off on this weird classical tangent, and I got into alternative and all that good stuff. And in high school, it just kind of changed, and I actually was into screamo for a little while, which is not a phase of my life I was particularly proud of, but everybody goes through that phase of finding themselves. So I kind of did that, and then sophomore, junior year, I started getting into a lot of the artists that I listen to now. The Avett Brothers, Band of Horses, Blue October, Carolina Liar, Colin Malloy, and the Decemberists. Oh, so good. The Flaming Lips, I got really into them, and the Fleet Foxes. Those are two amazing bands. If you haven't checked them out, you should. And then I have a very broad broad spectrum of artists that I like to listen to. Like, I have those, and then you'll find like David Guetta on my iPod, and like I have film score composers like Hans Zimmer and James Newton Howard, and I'm really into film scores actually. So that's always good. And then I don't know, I just have a lot of music. I tell my brothers and my mom all the time that I feel like I was born in the wrong decade. I either should have been brought up like in that time, like 30s, 40s, 50s, like big band era, swing music. I love that. And then I also feel like I should have been brought up in the 80s because I'm really into 80s music and 80s movies. Specifically every John Hughes film ever made. The whole point of me talking about all of this was I listen to a very broad spectrum of music, I guess if you want to call it that. And I'm always looking for new musical artists. So if you guys have any suggestions, what is the music that you guys listen to? Who are some of your favorite artists or bands right now? And did you guys go through like the same weird transition in genres of music like I did through high school? You can follow our Twitters here, our personal Twitter handles, and use the hashtag CreepySisterVlogs, because both of us will be tracking that and seeing if you guys have anything fun to say. Thank you for tuning in. Congratulations on surviving the apocalypse. And so subscribe, comment, leave video responses. Do people still leave video responses? Okay, you can still do that. Leave video responses. And we will be checking in with you guys later. Alright, bye guys. This is the cutest, huh? You wanna join me? Thank you. Thanks for snugging.